Here, really happy with them. I like these get see-through things I got from Wish. Ordered them online, they're cheap enough, but look, really need to be potted on, so it's good. Happy out with these, really, to be honest. It's with cayenne, I have loads of cayenne now. See in the background there, I have a lot of different chilies, so really happy with chilies actually this year. Let's see how they go. So just, yeah, putting them on here, a few more. As I'm going to talk about these happening there, I don't know what's going on here. The size, they were all growing at the same time, as you can see, all on the 16th of Feb. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. So we'll see. No, just enjoy the video, guys. I'm going to make a few more things here. How are you all doing, guys? Just a quick update on how everything is going here in the greenhouse. Yeah, everything seems to be pumping through, so I'm just going to give you a quick look at it. So these are my sugar snap peas. They're from earlier on. I think I sowed them on the 22nd of the 4th. So 22nd of April, so really popping through there. Now they're multi-sown, so you could probably get about 2 or 3 in each cell, which is really good. As you saw just earlier on in the video that I've potted on my chilies, the cayenne I have. Grab them here now. So I got about six, 7 out of them. These two I don't really hold much hope in. These two should see how they get on, but the rest of them really healthy. There's a lot of cayenne I have here now, so yeah, I'm giving some away, so we're grand. So with that, yeah. So tomatoes. It's just example. I have loads of them here. I'll just show you a little bit as well. So really popping on. These are cherry tomatoes. One is a determinate, the other is an indeterminate variety. So one basically grows up a vine, and the other then just bushes out. So you'll be taking the suckers off of one of the plants, and the other you just let it bush out. So the bushing one I'm going to try growing hanging baskets, or definitely in containers anyway, and the vine one then I'll be just growing up a vine. I'll do it in containers as well, but just growing up a vine. So we'll get rid of them there now. Yeah. So I'm actually doing a few flowers as well. So I don't sunflower. Just sowed a few of these. There's just multi-sown there now. I've got there is 6 after coming up there so far. So 6. Give them a nice little bit of colour. They're good for bees and stuff like that. So nice little bit of colour in the garden as well. So moving around then. Yeah, there's just my there's Spanish Twilight chilies. So they seem to be coming. So we'll see how they get on. So the rest of the chilies here, I've put on 2 of them. So this is the Trinidad Scorpion one I've put on, and this is the Alabino one. I'll just do with the rest of these later on. I'll be doing that as well. So more cayenne here. I don't know what happened. This one here, Vixie, I really don't know what happened to him. So look, we'll see what happens with him. We'll give him a go, and we'll get him going with this one. Really good and healthy. Here's my jalapenos here, really good and healthy as well. So and the Scorpion ones, you're really looking forward to these. They're apparently a chocolate brown, so we'll have a look at them. My habanero, I really don't know what's going on here, guys. They've been since the 16th. That's the size you get. So I really don't know what. Like, I'll put them on. I'll see what happens. Get them in there a little bit. I might just add a little bit of just something to the. Just a bit of feed or something like that. I haven't fed any of these or anything with tomato feed or anything like that, so we'll add that on. We'll just see how it goes. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll just give you just flip around camera, and I'll just give you a quick go through of everything else as I can show you. Yeah, well, I'm here, and these are my the purple sugar snap. That was a 2. There's 1 there, on there, peeping through already. So purple, just something different. Really like growing these, so just something different. Yeah. So as I was saying, so I have these are Tigerella, and this is Golden Sunshine. So as you see, I'm watering just from the bottom. So just give the roots a good old chance there. So forgive the dirtiness in that. So I have a few more flowers here as well. These are foxgloves. Really bee happy, so different coloured ones. The bees love these, so I'll be putting those into individual pots and stuff like that later on as well. So the only cars yet to come out of the tree that I one was this one so far. I have some shootings to her individual pots here. We'll see how they get on. So they're small yellow courgette, but this green one is the only one that I have so far. Cucumbers really coming into life there now. They're starting to get their true leaves. Really happy with them. These basil need to be potted on the next while as well, so look forward to that. This is another cucumber that is coming through. It's just noticed another one coming through there. Okay, so I have two in this one. So this is an outdoor cucumber. Whether it'll work in Ireland or not, we shall see. Here's some more cayenne peppers. These two have a home. They're going to somewhere else. Yeah, I've let these onions die, guys. I'll be honest with you, I never got a chance. I went 3 or 4 days without watering these ones, so just grand. The chives seem to be surviving, so we'll be grand with them. Yeah, here's the rest of the cherry tomatoes, as I was saying. So it's a red cherry tomato and the garden pearl, which is which I don't know for potting on, but as you look, watering on there. So, yeah, those ones pot on. This is I'm just trying this. I've seen a few people do this online where they're actually starting off their onions in module trays like this. So I'm going to give it a go. You can see it's a few are sprouting through there now. Just going to give it a go, see what happens. I have a few in the garden that are really doing well anyway, so these can be just kind of a stagger growing of them, and just give them a little bit later, give them a chance. So here's a few more of the tomatoes. I just had these in modules. I just had no more pots, so I just put them into bigger modules. Spot them all as well, and as you can see, just watering from behind, from below there as well. So yeah, so here some Savoy cabbage. Yeah, nearly 100% germination. I think there's one cell that didn't germinate. Even the 2s and 3s all germinated here, so I'm going to be pricking these out later on and just into individual pots as well, so like that. Here's a cucumber. Just was one that was given to me. It was just this seed pack, kind of seedling pack that was given to me, and there's a cucumber on it. So it's getting new growth as well, but I think it's a little bit of sun damage here. It's kind of fairly warm. You can probably see the sun there that it's out today. So it's a little bit of sun damage. I can see even with the tomato here as well that I have beside it. There's a little bit of sun damage as well. So this is Alicia Craig, really nice tomato. I grew these last year. I have a second one up in another pot that I'm going to pot on today as well. So I just did a little bit of snipping down there this morning as well, like that. So go on to here, guys. So I lost I dropped I dropped the pack of seeds, turnip seeds, into compost, and I used the compost on these tomatoes, just around these tomatoes here, just to give the soil a bit more life. So I'm gonna have to go through all these and take them out, throw them out. So it's a bit of a stupid, but yeah. So this is another pepper from that one. This is a sweet pepper one, loads of new growth on this as well. I think that's kind of a first flower, I don't know, but loads of growth in here. This is a Sun Baby tomato seedlings. I went to the shop and just bought a few as well, just to give me a little bit of a head start. It's a normal, just salad tomato, I think. It's also a money maker. And this one is Gardener's Delight, which is a cherry tomato as well. So, and then yes, this is my courgette at the minute. You see this, guys, this was, when I say huge, or sorry, tiny, this is after just shooting into life. I think there's a few flowers actually starting there as well. So this is shooting into life. So obviously good big container. This is I think, I don't know what size container it is, but it's a really good big container. It's a garden, what's it? Green Bush, it's a courgette. So it's in that pack. I think I got it in one of the shops. It was a garden centre. There was a pack. I think there was chilies, and there was 2 peppers, 2 tomatoes, and courgette and a cucumber in it. So that's where we are with those. Nip around. This is the other Alicia Craig that I have. So as I said to you, with suckers. It's 1 or 2 suckers here that I'll have to take off. So that's just in between here. You can see, so the growing between them is just basically the plant trying to just grow more, but you take these out and you make the plant more concentrated on growing straight up. So the growing point is the top here. So just the smell from them, guys, is just taking that away, and the smell is just wow. So at the minute, there's a few chilies that I grew earlier on. There's nothing going on underneath there, so I've taken it up. So I'm not really going to show you that. So yeah, and this is my little greenhouse experiment. That cayenne is getting on really well there as well. Could do with a bit of water. I'll do that in a while. Climbing beans, nothing much coming from there as well. Now, here's yeah. With all the successes, there's always a fail. I hope these come back. This one is the only one I really have left. And this one is, the slugs are going mad for this, just this one really. One of the canes I've got to, but just these ones. And yeah. I thought it was like just slugs going for just the one seedling, but it wasn't. It was actually just for this one because I moved them around the greenhouse, and yeah, it's the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to water them. I'm going to throw a few slug pellets around these this evening, and hopefully I get these two back. So this one is it's a dead goner. So you can see all just the slime from the slugs there. So that one's a dead goner. But we have two here. Hopefully these bounce back. So we'll see. Hopefully. If I say it enough times, it might happen. So all right. A little bit too windy to go. I'm just going to give you a gander at the garden, but a little bit too windy today. So yeah, it's the container thing that just take something up there and let them grow up along something, see how they get on. These lettuce and the second beetroot coming on there as well. So the back that there, I'll actually take them up and just individually just separate them. There guys, I'll explain it there later. So here's some more chilies. I have more cayenne. I have loads of cayenne, guys. If anyone around the Tullow area is looking for cayenne, just let me know. I have loads of chilies. Here seem to be getting on really well. Peppers, they're happy out. So these are the size pots that I'm going to do my chilies in. So good and big into here. I'm not going to fill this. I'd rather leave it as is and just do them in the pot so we can take them out and leave to give them a bit of room there on. Clement French beans are doing really well. There's a few extra kale plants here. There's the lettuce that I was talking about, just on them individual. So they seem to be growing on there well. Some red cabbage and Brussels sprouts are ready to go into the ground. Yeah, so about 4 or 5 seasons here today. So as you can see, it's pretty sunny there now at the minute. So it's a bit of heat. I don't know what's it reading here. Yeah, we're close to 20 degrees in the greenhouse. That's with the door open, so pretty happy with that as well. So yeah, so that's everything, guys. Yeah, not much. The garden itself is doing alright. Peas are doing well. Carrots, nah, not getting much germination with them as well, but I'll give them a go there later on. So not really much more to do. But more I'll be just later on. I'm going to sow on. I'll probably just add it to this video as well. Just going to sow on some beetroot. Just multi-sow some extra beetroot. I have some bolt hardy here. Got some bolt hardy, and I also have some golden beetroot. I'm going to sow on them, and I have some early knowns that I want to just get into the ground as well. They're a short carrot. They're a fast growing carrot as well. I think it's about 10 weeks with these. So we'll get them into the ground. Hopefully to germinate as well. It's good. It's really wet out. The ground is nice and wet there now, so we'll get them going as well. And have a few more of these. I might just put 1 or 2 in a pot and just bring them inside as well. Just a little bit more heat. It's still cool enough at night.
Finishing off here, guys. Just sold a few more of these sugar snap peas, and then a few Calvin Wonders peas as well. So I'm using the toilet roll method, so 2 per pod, just in 2 or 1, whichever. Wasn't really too particular on this now. Let's get them in, and yeah, get them covered in compost. So it's just throwing them in nice and slightly. It's a nice crumbly compost. I like that. I don't mind the big bits in the compost for peas, to be honest. So yeah, just water them in, and keep it nice and moist. And obviously labelled so I don't forget what I've sown. And there we are, guys. So thanks for watching, guys, and look, if you like what you see, just subscribe and like the channel. It costs you nothing. Happy growing, guys. See you next time.